March Madness is nearly here, and that means the annual dose of bracketology. And our next guest has teamed up with sponsor AT&T to remind everybody that your best play is to actually fill out 2 tournament brackets, one for the men's game, one for the women's game. And she knows a thing or 2 or 10 about surviving the Final Four, right? I want to welcome A'ja Wilson. And let me, just before we get started, can I please read off a few of your hoops accolades? 2-time WNBA MVP, WNBA champion, this year, of course, with the Las Vegas Aces, Team USA 2020 gold medalist. Oh, yeah. 2017 NCAA champ for the South Carolina Gamecocks. I know that's one of the things that you're the most proud of. Welcome to the show, A'ja.
Hi, thank you so much for having me.
So we're going to get to your picks here in just a second, but let's start with your overall message about the importance of filling out a women's bracket also.
Yes, I'm actually very excited to be partnering with AT&T to make this a thing. I think when people think about brackets and they think about this time of the year, they forget about the women. And those are the women, it's equal in magnus, equal great energy, like it's the same. So when people say they're filling out brackets, not just multiple men's brackets, but then tapping into the women's side because they deserve the equal amount of coverage because their games are just as crazy as the guys. So I wanted to make sure that I can continue to push the message. So for everyone out there that wants to fill out a bracket, make sure you fill out 2.
I love that. I mean, the women's game really is so elevated right now. And let's not forget, though, about this viral Instagram post we saw a Stanford coach back 2021. And it showed this glaring inequity between the gym facilities that men and women athletes have during the big tournament. And this got everyone's attention. It's not the first time we've seen something like this. But let me ask you, A'ja, I mean, do you know, has this resulted in any changes at all?
It has, and that's normally what happens when you go viral, right? When you have people to see exactly what these women go through, it kind of makes people raise the eyebrow, like, okay, why is this? So I think there is a change there. There was a big change, I think, just within the program as itself. Like it's starting to be just the tournament and not necessarily the men and women's tournament. Now, when it comes to swag bags, I am no longer playing in the Final Four. I don't know if the swag bags. But it's definitely shined a light on these women and how they play and bringing a lot more viewership to their games.
Now, the WNBA season, it starts in just a couple of months. Popularity is already up, as you know. A lot of people will also be watching for the return of Brittney Griner. So she's playing for the Phoenix Mercury after she was detained in Russia. And you were among many who celebrated her release on social media. You tweeted, BG, God is so good. So talk to me a little bit about having her back in time for the season. And you'll be facing her sometime in June, right?
Yes, very soon. And it's always great when we have BG back, when our sister's back. I feel like our league is now complete, and it's going to be super fun. I know she's always been a competitor and forever will be a competitor. So to have her back, I'm excited just to compete against her, but also letting her do what she loves at a high level. So super excited just going to see her back on the court.
Yeah, it's good for the game to have her back. All right, let's see some of your picks. I mean, right? That's what we're here to talk about. Between your status as a distinguished alum plus their 32-0 season, was it a hard choice for you when you filled out your bracket?
Not one bit. I totally went exactly South Carolina. That whole side of the bracket, I was like, all right, SC, like I'm good there. I could be super biased in that point because the first time we won in 2017 was in Dallas. So it's kind of like a great deja vu coming back, positive vibes. So it was SC all the way.
I feel like this is the perfect year for you to partner with AT&T in all of this. And let's give a little nod to the men's game, right? Who do you think Who do you think you might see in the Final Four? Who do you think could take it all?
So I have Purdue taking it all. I think they have just everything, all the pieces to the puzzle to win a national championship. I think they're well coached. So I have Purdue in that situation. But when it comes to the men's side and the women's side, that's a lot of Cinderella teams. There's always a double-digit seeds team somewhere in there. So I don't know, but I can't be biased on that side. So I always stay on my biased side of South Carolina.
Thank you so much for joining us, A'ja. And I'm just going to copy your bracket, okay? Thanks so much for the advice.
Okay.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.